Welcome back to A Minute with Chelsea, and my morning medicine, and my morning ritual of feeding the cat her gross little cat food. But now it's time to introduce to you a new morning ritual that I'm starting called horrible, really cold face ice baths. The point of this is to help heal your trauma and to immediately reduce anxiety. It's supposed to activate the mammalian diving reflex, and that means that your heart rate slows down and your breathing stops and you are removed out of that anxiety that you get when you first wake up. It's also supposed to activate your vagus nerve, which, as we know, manages your parasympathetic nervous system. So this is supposed to help you with fight or flight. Pretty much it's forcing your body to come back into itself and to remove yourself out of fight or flight, out of anxiety, out of the trauma you feel when you wake up first thing in the morning. I've been doing it for about 30 seconds. This was my first time. I did it one more time just to see how it felt. But I did take like 4 or 5 breaks because it does kind of hurt. It is very cold. It does take your breath away. We'll see how it goes. After that, I went to get coffee at 7 Brew because after dunking my face in ice, I feel like I deserve coffee. And then I drove across town to my chiropractor's office to get a medical massage. I get these every 2 weeks. And here's a beautiful shot of me in the massage bed. I'm so cute. After my massage, I drove home and I had leftover meal prep, so I made some avocado toast with my salmon and eggs on top. It is day 11 of the advent calendar, so we opened the Disney one. We got a tiny little, what is his name? Sven? Or Sven the reindeer? I got the snowman from Frozen. Olaf! And I think that was Minnie Mouse. I was distracted now. And then I also opened the cookie advent calendar for day 11. Today we got chocolate chip M&M. I think this is the cutest one so far because it's so Christmassy. Then I had to get in the shower quickly. I was covered in massage oil and I had to go to the gynecologist. And I went to the wrong office. I went to the women's center, which was not correct. Turns out it was in a different building across the road. So I had to go there and I was like 5 minutes late. This is my first visit to this office. I've never been here before, but yes, I did hide my underwear because it is standard practice and procedure at this point. Also, the bed looked really tall. I said, why am I so short? Anyway, new gynecologist, 10 out of 10. She was super quick, very gentle, made me very comfortable, and also she said, God, men are idiots while I was in there, and I was like, oh yeah, love you. I have to go to Pilates to go to work after this, so I quickly placed a to-go order at Cross Creek Sandwich because I was already close to downtown, so I ran downtown, grabbed my food, and then ran back home to eat it. I got the grilled chicken pasta salad, it's so good, and then I had to get back in the car and drive to Little Rock to go to Pilates. Mondays are my favorite days at Pilates because I have an hour to be alone and make phone calls, and then I get to take my favorite class of the week, which is my level 2 reformer flow with Leah. Leah's classes are very creative and she's very classical in her training, so it's like a good combination of trying new things but also sticking with Joseph Pilates' controlology method. And I don't know, it's my favorite class. It goes so quickly, it makes you feel so strong, and you never ever get bored. Plus, you get to use like every single piece of equipment, like the exo chair and the Bosu ball, and you stand up on the reformer, and it's just, I don't know, it makes you feel like you're a circus performer, but also like a bad bitch, okay? Except for this part, which makes you feel like a fat baby on the floor, because you're rolling back and forth, trying to balance on your sits bones so that you can get the teaser position. That one doesn't make you feel too badass. I got home and there was a surprise for me from Amber, and she made dinner. She had pigs in a blanket and macaroni and hush puppies ready to go, and then we got in bed with little stinky Charlotte, who had some ice cream.